Hey, what's happening, everybody? Steve here, Raiken Profit over at RaikenProfit.com. Coming back to you with another video. Here in my warehouse, we got a bunch of clothing that we listed up and some clothing that we purchased recently that we're getting ready to list. And I want to share with you in this video some really good clothing brands that you could focus on. You could buy these items from thrift stores, garage sales, even locally for $4, $5, $6, even upwards to $10, $15, and flip them to make a great profit. So if you guys are excited to get started, let's dive into this video. And also I want to mention tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern time, we have a exclusive private webinar that's going down with my buddy Dan Metters. Dan built a $22 million wholesale business, and I'm not coming here to say that, you're going to watch this to build a $22 million business, but if you're looking to make an extra couple $100, couple extra $1,000 per month, selling wholesale products on eBay, on Amazon, learning to get products coming to you, check out this webinar tonight. It's 100% free. I'll put a link to it down below, but it's literally only tonight. It's going to be available on replay maybe for like a day, but you want to be there. Trust me, we're going to share some stuff we've never shared in the past. And I can tell you right now, you want to learn how to get products coming to you because stuff like this is great. I love clothing. I love electronics, Legos, toys, all types of stuff that we have listed on the shelves to the side of us. But we're going out having to find these items and source these items. Now, we have some consignment deals where we have stuff coming to us, but wholesale is a great option for you. So click the link below. It's starting at 7 p.m. Eastern tonight, and you do not want to miss it. So click that link, pause that video real quick. But anyways, I want to share with you some cool items that we found from some thrift stores. Here's a starter by Diamond Collection, Satin Jacket, New York Yankees right here. New York Yankees, they're doing amazing right now. So I think they had one of the best records in the MLB. $12.99 on the Satin Jacket. Now, it's got the patch on the sleeve, which is great. If it had a big embroidery on the back, it'd be worth even more. It does have the little Yankee embroidery here and the pinstripes going around at the hem of the sleeve, and it's just really nice, great condition. Always make sure to inspect your clothing items properly. Check the back, check the front, check the lining inside, check the armpits, check the buttons. These are some T-snaps right here. Make sure they snap properly. $12.99, probably gonna get maybe close to 50 to 60 on this item since the Yankees are so hot. Trending right time of year. Next up, we have a brand that is somewhat hit or miss depending on what you find. Here we have a Territory Ahead. Stay away from like the super bland dress shirts and the t-shirts that are really bland. Look for the things that stand out, that maybe have an interesting material, such as this right here. This is a 100% leather Territory Ahead coat/jacket. I don't know what we paid for this. I think we paid $7.99. This will probably go for $50 or $60 as well. The Territory Ahead, anything that's really crazy looking, weird color schemes, Aztec type of Native American design. Be careful though with the keywords that you use. You don't want to use the keyword Native American. I believe they used to take down your listing for that. So be careful, but weird, odd, unique, obscure types of items in the Territory Ahead brand, plus with interesting materials such as leather or linen, those do very well. Next up, we have a jacket that's made by Cannondale, right? So you guys know I had my come up buying and selling bikes. I love bikes like Specialized, Trek, Cannondale, Bianchi, Raleigh. Cannondale, the clothing items do really well. You can get different types of clothing items that are even more related to biking, such as like biking shorts or cycling jerseys. But this is a Cannondale jacket. Probably get 30, 40 bucks for this. Maybe a little less since it's small, and I believe it is a woman's. Usually the men's stuff gets a little more money. But yeah, Cannondale, keep an eye out for it. And yeah, that'll definitely sell. Got my good old friend Pendleton. We popped on this Pendleton recently. We paid $13.49, but we had a 20% off. So it came to like 10 or 11 bucks. The only reason why we paid that much for it is because it's a size 2 extra large and it's in excellent condition right here. So I'm gonna shoot for $35 to $45 on this. Nothing special. It doesn't have the leather elbow patches or anything, which is always beneficial. Sometimes it'll have the leather accent up top, but it being a Pendleton and a 2XL, that's rare. That'll go for some good money. Here we have another brand that's kind of in the Pendleton, Woolrich, arena. It's, you know, a lot of times you can find these things in wool material. A lot of them are vintage. I think this one's vintage. This is a Five Brother, and I can tell it's vintage because it's only $18.99 retail. So it has a super old tag. 3 extra large, it's big. Five Brother, 3 extra large. This is, I believe this is cotton, but this is new with tags right here. This was probably gonna go for 30 to 40 bucks plus, maybe a little less, maybe a little bit more. I think we paid $4.99 on this item. So it's plain, it doesn't look special, but certain brands do really well, even if they're plain, just because they're hard to come across. And there's a pretty big following for this brand for some of the older vintage stuff. Here's an item that's a really good brand, outdoor type of fishing brand right here, Exo Officio. This is a nylon polyester blend right here, size medium, new with tags. Gotta love the new with tags. I think we paid $9.99 for this. $85 MSRP. This will go for 40 bucks all day long. It's a nice and vented, and it's got the little Velcro connectors all over, so it's really nice. Now here's an item that I actually found like a year ago, and for some reason, I don't know what happened, but I never ended up getting to list it, and I found it in my basement the other day. This was $4.99, literally, you can't see it, but I paid $4.99. These are Woolrich suspenders. These things are so freaking cool. So you got the pants made by Woolrich, and then you have the LL Bean suspenders that are connected to it. So it's got the little connectors right here that you can clip on and clip off. $4.99, 36 waist. This might go for like 50 to 80 bucks right here. Vintage, rare, hard to come across. Definitely something that that will sell. I found this at a Savers. I still remember when I found it. This is the type of stuff that if you know clothing and you know vintage, you're thinking to yourself, wow, you lucky son of a gun. And that's what it's all about. You got to go out often. Go picking. Go flying through those clothing racks. Hit up the Goodwills, the Savers, the Salvation Armies. Go out and look, right? You miss every single shot you don't take. So by taking more shots, you put yourself in a position to get lucky. Here's a brand a lot of people don't know about, Fred Perry. This is new with tags. I got a little over anxious, and we went to go list it. We noticed that there's actually a little hole. You probably can't see it because my camera's not that great on my phone right now. But Fred Perry, this is a England brand. I believe England, right? That's where it's made. But I think it's out in the UK. Anyways, Fred Perry, check out this. I don't really have much to say about it besides buy it. Fred Perry. A lot of times it has like, it almost looks like a Chaps clothing item based on the logo. But definitely an awesome item to buy and resell. So when it comes to clothing, there's definitely money out there, but you gotta learn, first of all, the brand, the style, and then you gotta figure out what makes an item valuable. A lot of times, it's not all about the brand. You gotta take into consideration the size, right? Like that Five Brothers and that Pendleton. You gotta take into consideration the material, like that leather Territory Ahead. You gotta take into consideration the time of year and trends, like that New York Yankees starter jacket, which is trending now because the Yankees are kicking it off hard and getting ready to move into the playoffs. So there's so many variables outside of just the brand you got to take into consideration. But hopefully you found value in this video. If you did, smash that like button, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And again, don't forget, right now, pause the video. You got to go up and sign up for that wholesale webinar that's going down tonight. It's not going to be on YouTube. You've got to literally sign up. It's 100% free. And when you sign up, we're going to give you information for joining that tonight. We had a webinar, the first one, part 1, on Friday the 26th. Today's the 30th, so that's the second part of it. We'll give you details about that, but it's 100% free. And again, you want to learn how to get products coming to you because you're not making money when you're going out sourcing. You're making money when you're in your warehouse, when you're in your house, and you're listing those items up. The more you list, given that they're quality items that have a market, the more you're gonna sell. So you wanna focus on listing and shipping. But again, you gotta take care of that sourcing part of your business because without that, you have nothing. So keep crushing the thrift stores, keep crushing the garage sales, right? But start looking into online arbitrage, start looking into wholesale, start asking around, seeing if you can do some consignment deals. Maybe you wanna look into getting a pallet like I got back there. Start figuring out ways to get more inventory, more quality inventory coming to you, more replenishables. What's a replenishable? That's an item that you could continue to order time and time again, and it's predictable. You want your income to be predictable, and that's one of the things that we love about wholesale. So check out the free webinar, links down below, the first link, and we'll see you over there tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern time. And really, really excited to continue making more videos and helping you guys out. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.